Okay, welcome back to Mangg Plays the Best Games of All Time. We've entered the year 2001 at this point. A fine year. Pretty good for gaming overall. And our first game of 2001 is a Game Boy Advance title. Yeah, one of three? I think one of three Game Boy Advance games on the list. And that is Advance Wars. Now, a couple things people might not know about Advance Wars. One is it's not the first game in its series. It's a series of games called the Wars series that started in 1988 with Famicom Wars on the Nintendo Famicom. Obviously only released in Japan. And there was also a Super Famicom Wars, apparently, that was exclusively via the Nintendo Power Service, which was an interesting distribution service that has nothing to do with the magazine. Anyways, so yeah, Famicom Wars in '88. Then there was Game Boy Wars in 1991 on the Game Boy. Then there was Game Boy Wars Turbo, Game Boy Wars 2, Game Boy Wars 3, and Game Boy Wars 3 was released on August 30th, 2001, which would have been like 2 weeks before Advance Wars came out in North America. And even more shocking, Japan wouldn't get Advance Wars for 3 years. They wouldn't get it until 2004. And the reason for that is because Advance Wars came out in North America on September 10th, 2001. Yeah. So apparently they just were like, okay, let's stick it on a shelf for a few years. I don't know if that was necessary, but sure. So, yeah, Game Boy Wars 3. It looks a lot rougher than Advance Wars, I'll tell you that. But anyways. So then Advance Wars came out, and it's called Advance Wars because it's on the Game Boy Advance, much like Famicom Wars and Game Boy Wars. And there would be more of these games, more Advance Wars. And then it would be called Advance Wars, even though it was on the DS. But they did call it Dual Strike, so there's that. And then there was Battalion Wars, which came out on the GameCube. And they didn't call it GameCube Wars because they probably thought that was a really dumb title. But in Japan, it was called Assault! Exclamation point, Famicom Wars. Which perhaps make even less sense, so I don't know. Anyways, there was also recently this year a remake of Advance Wars 1 and 2 for the Switch, but we're not playing that version because I think it looks like dog shit, and I hate it. I hate it. It makes me kind of vomit a little just to look at videos of it. Anywho. So that's something people might not know. The other thing is that the Wars series is developed by Intelligent Systems. And they are perhaps most known for the Fire Emblem franchise. So they've got Fire Emblem, they've got the Wars franchise, they also have the WarioWare franchise, and the Paper Mario franchise. So they are pretty good devs, no doubt about it. All right, so Advance Wars is a turn-based strategy game. Or a tactical strategy game. Generally relatively small maps. It's one-on-one most of the time. At least in the campaign, I haven't seen it go more than one-on-one, but apparently it can go up to 4 armies at once, which sounds cluttered. And everybody has access to identical units. There's no, you know, it's not like StarCraft where Zerg units are quite a bit different than Terran units. Everyone's got the same units. The only differences are the commanding officers, which have each a special power that they can do once in a while to change things in their favor. And it's all turn-based, so there's a lot of... It's almost more like chess, really. I think chess is probably the best comparison. Think chess, but on different maps and with tanks and, you know, jet planes and infantry. And that's pretty much what it is. Units have... They don't have specific moves like chess, but, you know, you're slowly shifting across a battlefield. And there's kind of a... not a rock, paper, scissors, but certain units are better against other units compared to different units. And I think the best way is to let's just play a mission. So this is the campaign for Advance Wars 1. I just completed mission 14, I think, of like 22. So we're over halfway through this campaign. And let's just see. This guy's talking about blowing the winds or something. So it's all very kind of kid-friendly, cartoonish. I mean, it's about war, but it's not really like grim or dark in any sort of way. It's pretty lighthearted with a colorful cast of characters and all that good shit. So you get access to a few different commanding officers, and like I said, they just kind of have different special abilities. I don't know if they actually I think they may modify... Yeah, they actually modify units as well. So, if I can, just bring up a list real quick. So, Andy is, God, why can't I just... Alright, yeah, so Andy doesn't modify units whatsoever. He's like the baseline. His special ability restores 2 HP to all of his units and increases their defense by 10% for that turn. Max, however... modifies his non-infantry direct combat units, which is pretty much like tanks and recon and tanks. They all have 150% firepower, so they're all quite strong. He's generally, I think, regarded as the best commanding officer in the game, and you'll see that. And then Sammy is... she boosts infantry and mech units, so the little, you know... The little guys. They get a 20% firepower boost, 10% defense boost, and infantry units capture quicker. They capture buildings quicker. Yeah. So, and then there's apparently one more that we're gonna get at some point, I guess. At some point, I don't know. Oh, maybe not. No. We get this. Okay. So the campaign is only, you know, part of the game. There's also like free play and stuff like that where you can access a lot more of the commanding officers, like all the enemy ones. But all right, let's just do this with Max. Oh, I clearly have just lied to you. This is apparently mission 12. That cannot be correct. I literally just... Oh, unless... Maybe I... Oh yeah, perhaps I was mistaken. Okay, so I just did 11. We're on 12 of 22. So I didn't lie that we're past the halfway point, but only just. All right. Okay. So, here's the map. That's the entire size of it. And this is, you know, an average size map. You have to scroll a little bit to see the whole thing, but not a whole lot. This is a somewhat unique one as it's very aquatic based. You can see there's subs, and you can look at a unit. Well, let's look at an infantry. So you get a little description. Movement, they have 3 movements across, you know, empty terrain. They can see fog 2 spaces away, stuff like that. And they call it gas because most units have some sort of fuel. So for infantry, it's rations. And when they run out, they won't be able to move. And then they have weapons. Sometimes a unit will be able to attack different things with different weapons, but infantry just have a little machine gun, and they can fire on infantry and vehicles on land as well as helicopters, but they will do little to no damage to them. Infantry, very basic, cheapest unit possible. They are your pawns. I show you a lot more units, but we don't have many. We do get rockets as an indirect fire, so these can't fire on things next to them, but they can fire quite a bit far away. They carry 6 of those rockets, so that's another interesting thing that, like, Wargroove doesn't have. I'm a big fan of Wargroove 1 and 2, but, you know, those games stripped away this concept of fuel and ammo and having to replenish it, which is I think, I don't know, I'm curious. I wonder if later Advance Wars games stuck with it. It seems like a thing that they could easily strip away just for simplicity's sake, but I wonder if it's such like a core aspect of the franchise that it just sticks around forever, having to manage ammo. So rockets can fire 6 times till they run out. You can resupply them by, I think, moving them onto a city or something, or a base possibly, or getting like an APC up to them to refuel, because they also have gas, so they can't move if they use all their gas. Again, it's like a step up in complexity that you wouldn't really expect out of like a little cutesy Game Boy Advance war game like that. It's something that I would expect to see in like a serious Company of Heroes type, you know, strategy game. But yeah, it's pretty interesting. I don't know if I like it, truth be told, but it is interesting. And they can attack 3 to 4 squares away, and you can just hold down this button to see that. So they can't attack anything close to them. Then we have landers, which are transport boats. We've got a battleship, which can attack land things and sea very nicely. And we have cruisers. These can shoot missiles at subs, and that's what they're best at. And they can also shoot at helicopters and planes with their anti-air gun. And they can also carry helicopters, which is pretty sweet. Then finally, we have the subs. They shoot torpedoes at other ships and subs. And they can submerge, making them difficult to find. So, there's that. So whenever you initiate combat, or combat gets initiated, there is this cute little animation of one side attacking the other. And then potentially a counterattack. There you go. Alright. Wanna inspect our shit. We definitely want to get... I don't know if this can hold two. It can. So we're going to do that. We're going to move up. We'll drop one guy off here. Let's make sure this is all clear. I'm not sure what carries the rockets. Maybe cruisers can carry rockets as well. I don't know. Alright. Other than that, I mean, it's pretty much all things that you would expect from a turn-based strategy game on the Game Boy Advance. That's pretty bad. That's not something we want to have happen. So let's see here. 29% is pretty shit. Oh, I didn't want to wait there. Hold on. That's what rewinds are for, right? So... there we go. So, yeah, they can't move and fire. That is an important distinction. Cruisers cannot even attack other ships. So there's that. So, buildings, generally they have to be captured with infantry or mech units. So you just go on it, you click capture, and usually it'll start, 20 capacity or whatever, and your infantry will then reduce that number by their health, which is 10 at max. So... at full health, all that, it takes 2 turns normally to capture a building. And you want to capture buildings because, one, it provides income, which on most maps you use to build new units. And also you can take injured units, like infantry, tanks, stuff like that, to... buildings such as cities in order to repair and refuel. I feel like there's a sub around here somewhere. Alright, so he's using his CO power to deal damage to all my shit. And then he's firing on my cruiser, which is a bummer. And he's probably going to take out this sub. So Advance Wars, the original, it's certainly not regarded as that easy of a game. It's definitely a game that gets a lot easier with experience and know-how. And, like, map knowledge and stuff like that. So, there's a very good chance we don't complete this mission, because it's sort of a puzzle, right? Like, you cannot build any new units on this map. There's no building new unit. You start with a certain number of units, and you have to win with those units. That's more of a puzzle game than, like, a strategy game. Not that there's only one way to win, necessarily, but there aren't... there's not unlimited ways to win. I especially think we're fucked now because we lost our lander. And without the lander, we can't capture the headquarters. We might still be able to win just by clearing out the whole map of enemies, but we'll see. Battle shit. Oh. I found a submarine, and I can't do shit about it. Great. Definitely want to take care of that. I could have used my power at some point, I guess. That would probably help. 58% damage. Should I use it now? No, I think we wait still. We wait for the perfect opportunity. Which is probably not now. They're gonna be coy about it, see? Okay, man, maybe we do move in a little... No! Rewind, I didn't want to do that. Yeah, I guess I should have checked that range. I have a real problem with that in Fire Emblem as well. I don't check ranges enough. Okay, boom. There's his little tsunami. He disappeared somewhere. Gonna do more damage to shit. And so on and so forth. There's not a whole lot he can do. It's now raining, which... Oh, right. I think when a submarine runs out of fuel submerged, they explode. There's no helping them. So I think now we're well and truly fucked. Yeah, I mean, we could wander in, but I don't think we can even kill the submarine, and we can't get the headquarters. So there you go. That is a fail. And I would argue that your first time going into this map, you have a real slim chance of success. Just due to not really understanding, you know, all the systems at work. But your second attempt is going to be a lot better. Is that good game design? Yeah, it's debatable, I would say. Yeah, that's gonna be a yield. Okay. Right, skip that. Let's try playing as Andy instead. Oh, wait a minute, what? A completely different map? That's surprising. Holy shit. Okay, so this is a much more traditional map where you can actually build things and replenish, and we have to capture a majority of the open properties to win, so we need 12 of them. So we're sort of vying for control. And we start with no infantry, so obviously that is priority numero uno. And we probably want to get his landers as quickly as possible. Yeah, mostly we're just at a handicap because we don't have infantry. Yada, yada, yada. %, damage. We will have to accept it. Yeah, I think his ships are better. I think we probably just want to load both of these in. Wait. And make more infantry. He's got rockets firing on my tanks, which really sucks. His tanks are on my tanks, really sucks. His submarines are on my submarine. Yeah, I don't know if we're gonna really win that battle. I needed both of mine. It's annoying. So start capturing that, grab that, take it down here. Fire our rockets then. Boom, boom, boom. Fire our artillery. Of course, different terrain offers different defensive bonuses and things like that. So, cities offer a defense of 3, which is pretty nice. Planes are 1, road is 0, so it's the worst. Really don't want to be on the road. But all his shit is on the road. Do I sit in the city and take rockets? Probably. The defensive value is too good. We're gonna fire on his ass. I was hoping that would give me... Alright, I really want my CO power so I can take out this submarine. Still didn't get it. There it is. Alright, so that's gonna heal everything for 2. Which is fine and dandy, and give us a little bit of a defensive boost, which we will take advantage of. Nice. Okay, that helps. More infantry, or should I make like another APC or something? He's gonna use his shit, which will damage everything. Yeah. It's annoying because it makes capturing take 3 turns instead of 2. Is it worth losing my medium tank just to wipe out that submarine? I don't know. Seems somewhat debatable. Alright, so these can't hit us. Over there. Gotta get this thing out. Yeah. Capture. We'll get it eventually, man. Alright, and this is gonna get dumped off. Yeah. And you can see they're making a move. Definitely interested. Battleship. It's annoying. It's quite annoying. I think maybe we just wait. We're just slugging it out there. Alright. Yeah, he's got a lot of money. Got much money. Oh yeah, I forgot about the battleship. And how it could just destroy my only lander that I get. Great. Excellente. Give him something to think about as he bombards my poor dude. See, he's healing off of his building. I'm not healing because I haven't captured mine. It's obnoxious. Yada yada. Let's start capturing this, though. Start capturing that. What's that? Yeah. Sure. Like, that center island is really fucking crucial. It's funny how little both of us are sending there. I should have just dropped my second dude off there. And unfortunately, we can't capture this. Double, unfortunately, we're about to lose both our subs. So I think we gotta rise. Well, that's not really that big of a problem. Yeah, this was stupid. This was stupid behavior on my part. Got it. Yeah, may as well, and may as well kill this dude. May as well capture that dude. Sucks, because, like, yeah, I can't build any sea stuff, I can't build any air stuff. This is what we're looking at. So, I don't know, a tank, I guess. Got a lot of shit. And he's starting to capture that. Starting to capture that. Shockingly, he didn't fire on me up here. I don't know why. I feel like that would have been in his best interest. But I'll take that. Mech units really have pretty shitty movement, but he can start capturing that, which is good. Move this up here. It's so funny. But I'm not healing. He is. Eventually, he's just gonna take it. He's gonna kill me. It's not great. Oh, it's raining. You got that. It's not great. Not great at all. I could have him continue to capture, but it's better if we just shift to this now. Medium tank. As soon as this guy heals up, he's probably going to go for the other buildings. What an interesting little slog we have going on here, man. And he tsunami'd again. I really hate that shit. Okay, we got him there. That's great. That's really great. I mean, eventually somebody's gonna have to go for that rocket. He keeps getting resupplied, I guess. Shit. I wouldn't mind a heal as well. There goes that guy. There goes that thing. Great. Okay, we have our heal. And we're out of ammo with the fucking rockets. Great. Are you shitting? Man, artillery has such shit range. Yeah, may as well use the power. We've got the power. That allows us to capture this. It's great. It's the same situation here. Like, he's just gonna keep healing, and I'm not. And, it's not good. Well, we captured it at least, so that's good. I don't know, man. It's not great. Yep, submarines are popping off. Maybe I should just sit. I don't know why he's not moving. I guess because as soon as he moves, he thinks I'm gonna kill him, maybe? I don't know. Okay, we got the medium tank. That's pretty great. Fortunately, he's gonna fire rockets on my medium tank, so let's weaken him a little bit. And, yeah. Raining again. Ouch, ouch, ouch. We're gonna get so much fucking artillery hits there. It's pretty bad. We're here for now. Alright, well then, fuck it. I'm going to capture. He can fire on me if he wants. Yeah, okay, that's not great. I think we may actually lose our guy there. No, he didn't want to fire on me. Curious stuff. He didn't even fire on me here. I don't know what his strat is, but he just lost that. Wipe out the artillery there. That's good. Alright. Yeah, that really sucks. I mean, we survived, so it can back off. Another thing, another feature you can do is combining units. So if you have, like here, if you have two injured units of the same type, they can combine. I should have done it the other way, actually. They can combine to join their health pools, which is pretty nice. Guess we'll just keep capturing, man. We got a stalemate in the northeast. Oh, wait, what? Wait, what? What happened? Oh, he finally brought in a tank. Fucker. Yeah, but we've got a lot of money. We should bring in more tanks. I think I need like one more building, and I would have it. Damn. Yeah. All right. Well. And now I need 2, of course. So I have to, like, just push forward now. Tried to be sneaky about it, but it didn't work. Bitch. Yeah, this video ended up being longer than I thought it would. So I didn't think I had that much to say about Advance Wars, but these missions just kind of can take a while if you're shit. And now it's snowing all of a sudden. Huzzah! She's got so much artillery. What the fuck? And he's got tsunami and all this good shit. He's got too much good shit. It annoys me. I mean, I'm gonna get just decimated. I'm gonna get hit with 3 artilleries if I move forward. But if I don't move forward, I just sit here and get hit by fucking rockets. Ugh. We gotta wait for all the medium tanks to just roll in. Yeah. Nothing for it. Roll in with the boost. The defense boost. He just keeps shitting out more and more units. Why wouldn't he? I'm not sure why he built anti-air, but he done did. Yeah. There's really no reason not to be making more medium tanks, I guess. Considering we're gonna lose some of them. Alright, but we've got our defense boost. Let's use it. Let's blow that shit up. Blow that shit up. Fuck it, just get in there. We gotta push. So is Advance Wars one of the best games of all time? Honestly, that seems kind of iffy. I don't know. This game in a vacuum, just this, no other wars, you know, no franchise, not just this. Is it one of the best games of all time? I would really hesitate to say so. I think it's a very solid game. You know, very charming, very playable. You know, to this day. It's a very fine thing. And yeah, I mean, I'm aware you have to factor in the fact that it's technically a handheld game that you'd play, you know, on the go, bite size, all that shit. And that's a consideration, I guess. But, you know, in 2023, you know, Super Nintendo games can be played on the go. You know, we've got Steam Decks now. A lot of games throughout gaming history can be played on the go. That's not really like, that shouldn't be a factor when considering if something's the best game of all time, one of the best games of all time. Look at how much fucking artillery he has. It's disgusting. I hate him. I have to make more medium tanks. I don't know if they're the best thing, but I can afford them. I literally just need one more building, but there's no way to get that without just clearing them out. Because, of course, you have to raise the question, is Advance Wars 1 the best game in the the Wars franchise? I don't know, maybe 2 is better. Maybe Dual Strike is better. Maybe Days of Ruin is better. I don't know. For me personally, and I think this is a somewhat contentious opinion, I prefer Wargroove. Because Wargroove, I feel, is just a lot more modern and has a lot more modern sensibilities and design principles that I just enjoy more. I don't think that's the case for everyone. In fact, I know it isn't. I've seen discussions. But for me, that's the case. And they're very similar in genre. I think we're getting close. I think we're getting close. A long way to do this. I should have restarted like on turn 3 when I realized I fucked up. Turn 2, really. Because this is not pretty. And now my rockets are out here doing nothing. The best thing I can do, I guess, is destroy more artillery. So, yeah, I mean, I don't know. I think in 2001, this was a phenomenal handheld experience. Like, no doubt about it. I will not try to argue that point at all. But in 2023 and beyond, even considering the remake, I think it's a very good game, but probably not best game of all time material, to be honest. Fight me if you want. We nearly have this in the bag. Probably. Maybe. He does have still a lot of shit in front of me. I don't know. Why do I care about finishing this? God. Because we're still losing medium tanks. He's got so many units. Use the power. God, we're so close. Make him suffer. Tsunami again. No, we're not gonna be able to do it. He's got too many units. Yeah, alright. Fuck this, I'm done. That's way too long for just a little handheld experience. I mean, yeah, I fucked up, but... Ugh. Ugh. I mean, yeah, so every time I pick up Advance Wars, because I'm like, I should like this. This seems like all the things I would like. Every time I pick it up, I'm like, nah, this really just doesn't gel with me that much. I'm not sure. And it's not the genre, I'm telling you, it's not. Because I really like Wargroove. There's just something about Advance Wars that is just not compelling to me. Again, like, I must be in the minority because many, many, many people like Advance Wars. It just comes off as always like frustrating, I feel. Advance Wars just comes off as frustrating, whereas Wargroove, and other turn-based strategy game like Into the Breach and stuff just come off as more satisfying. I don't know. Maybe Advance Wars just has a bigger learning curve to where it becomes satisfying to play, but I never feel compelled to put in the time with it. Maybe the sequels are better and more, you know, friendly to newcomers, but I always like to start with the original. That's what I do, and I can just never make it through Advance Wars. So I don't know. Personal opinion, I guess, coming through here, but no, I don't think Advance Wars is one of the greatest games of all time. But, you know, feel free to disagree. For now, though, my name is Mangg. This has been Mangg Plays the Best Games of All Time with Advance Wars. I'll see you fine folks next time.